going to be very, very simple as always. So it's a crochet mesh stitch, and this is only a sample that I want to share with you. It's a very simple one. The rows is about I decided to do 60, but this is only 58 rows, and believe you me, it covers a whole round table, a medium size round table. Yes, you can also make pants out of this, bags, cardigans, hats, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so learn this stitch. I have it in another yarn, a different kind of yarn, which I uploaded earlier. I'm going to put a link in the description box so you get to know how this is done. Okay, so stay with me and let's get started. The materials for this project or tutorial are very few. So the hook is 5mm hook. The yarn is called the Himalaya Super Soft Yarn, and it's 100% acrylic. This is not the full yarn. I've used part for a project already, and so I'll be using the rest for this tutorial. And then also a pair of scissors, and that's it. Yeah, so in case I forget anything, you're going to see it on your screen and then you read and move on. Okay, so let's continue with the video. Yeah, so I already have a tutorial on a mesh stitch. I'll put a link to this video so that you check that one as well. It's the same procedure, guys. Yes, but it's with a different yarn, so you check it out as well. So you first make a slip stitch or a knot, like so, and then you insert your hook in the loop. So you create a loop. This is called a loop. Okay, so I'm going to make 116 chains, but bear in mind that if you want to make a chain, you end on an even number. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 116 stitches is finally done, and so this is our foundation. We start from the first row. We are using the US term double crochet for this whole project, and to continue we start from the 6th chain. Now you yarn over. This is also a beginner friendly as well, so you yarn over, and now we're going to go through the 6th chain from the hook. You go through the 6th chain, you yarn over. You have 3 chains on the hook. You yarn over again, you put through 2, you yarn over, you put through 2. So this is called a double crochet. Okay, so you chain 1, and then you skip 1, and you go through the next chain. So you're going to repeat this until you get to the last end. Now we're almost done with the first row. Now before you end the first row, just make sure that you are left with 2 chains. If you are left with 3 chains, it means it's not right. You didn't end up on an even number. Yeah, so let me chain my 1 and I go through the last chain. So I skip 1 and I go to the last chain. Yeah, so before I go ahead, let me explain something now. You can remember that I chained, no, we started from the 6 chain, so it means we have 5 chains here. Now, there's a reason to this. The reason is that now 5 chains means the very first chain from the 5 chain here is the chain you skip. The 3 chains on top signifies a double crochet, and then the 1 chain on the top is the 1 chain you add when you, or the chain 1 you add whenever you are, you finish with a double crochet and you are moving on, or you are crocheting to the next. Okay, so that's what it means. Now when you want to start the second row, this is what you do. I've already chained 1. You have to chain 4. So 1 2 3, 1 2 3, and then 4. Okay, and then you turn your work. Now, so the very first 3 chain is a double crochet, and then the 4th chain is the chain 1. So you yarn over and you go through directly from the double crochet here. Okay, I hope this is understandable. Then you chain 1. It's very, very simple to understand. So right from the second row, you repeat until you get your desired length. Then you chain again. Let me turn it off for you to see what I mean. Very simple. Okay, you yarn over. So you are using double crochet throughout. I remind you again. It's very easy to forget to add a chain 1, so please try to remember. Okay, and it happens to me a lot. It's either you forget to put only a chain, or you put 2 chains or 3 chains. Don't do that, because you're going to spoil the shape of the whole thing. So just try to remember to put a chain or to add a chain before you move ahead. So I'm almost done with the second row. So you yarn over, you go through the last double crochet, you chain 1, and then so this is the 5 chains that we first skipped. So you leave a chain, okay, or you skip a chain and you go through the next chain. This is how it is when you turn. So you're going to skip this chain here and then you go through this one. So just watch how I do it, like that. Okay, all right, like so. Then you make a double crochet like that, and then you make 4 chains, because you are going to start the third row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn your work, and then you continue. Yarn over, you go through the next double crochet, yarn over, put through 2, put through 2, like so. Then you chain 1. So you continue until you get to your desired length. It's very, very simple, guys. This is the third row, guys. So the third row is almost done. I'll just finish this. So you skip 1, skip this chain, and you go through this chain. And you chain 4, turn your work to start the 4th row. Go to the next double crochet, then it continues. So in total we're going to have 60 rows, and I've done 3 rows, so it means I have to make 57 more rows. I'm making a huge mesh stitch sample. Okay, so it's a repetition of whatever I've done. Okay, there's nothing new to it. I'm not going to add anything new. So I'm going to meet you after I'm done with my desired length. If you have found one thing, you can play back the whole thing. It's a very simple stitch. So this is all there is to it. Okay, I'm on the 4th row now. So I'll meet you back when I'm on my desired length. And finally, guys, I'm done with this project. It's just a repetition of the very first row until the end, and it's really simple. It's going to be very easy for beginners to also deal with, and it's so huge that it could cover this whole table here. Look at that. You see, it's only a sample piece, and instead of 60 rows, I made 58 rows. Yes, so please, in case you are found wanting, you can play back and watch how I started. It's a very simple tutorial, and I hope this tutorial is as easy as I said from the beginning. So please don't hesitate to start something new on your own. Okay, thank you so much for your time, and keep the comments coming in. Please thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press on the notification whenever you have to subscribe, okay, so you can receive new uploads whenever I put a new video out there. Thank you so much, and see you on my next tutorial. Have a nice time. Bye bye.